Hey everybody, Mark Allen V here. So I want to take a few minutes to talk about my song These Lines. It's the title track off my debut album, but oddly enough, it wasn't one of the first songs I wrote for the album. It actually didn't come along till much later, almost towards the end of the project. So in the latter part of 2019, I decided that it was time to finally put up or shut up. I had been talking for years and years and years about putting out an album, and it's like, okay, 2020 is it. Made the New Year's resolution that I was going to put out a full-length album. It was going to be a brand new decade. I had a milestone birthday coming up that year. It's like, going to finally do it, get it done with. So I spent a lot of time over the Christmas holidays writing and recording. Got a lot of progress done. I remember going back to the office after the holidays were over, and I was just sitting at my desk one day, just daydreaming about the record, probably scratching out some lyrics, being really productive. And I remember thinking that I'm going to need to get some photos taken. I'm going to have some headshots for the album covers and promo and stuff like that. But I'm like, you know what? I'm probably going to need to color up the gray a little bit, cover up the gray. Going to have to Photoshop out the bags and the wrinkles, de-age myself. And then I stopped myself and said, why? Why worry about it? It's like, I'm not going up against Harry Styles. I'm not going after the teenage demographic. The people that I'm writing this for are going to be my generation. They're going to be people my age, people that are dealing with the same stuff that I am. So why not just own my truth? It's like, and after all, I earned every single gray hair still left on my head, every single wrinkle and bag under my eye. I earned those all, so I should just embrace it. So what better way of doing that than to write a song? So that's how it began. I started off with the line, "These lines on my face have a story to tell." And it just kind of went from there. Now, as I was writing the song, though, a subtext kind of appeared. And it's really evident in the line that there's less looking forward and more looking back. So when I was right out of college at my first job, I was sitting around one day just kind of whining a little bit about all these weddings I have to go to, I'm getting invited to, and that, none of them are for me, and so on and so forth. And one of my colleagues, who was quite a bit older, probably my age now, right? He said, "Hey, enjoy it, because you get to our age, it's no longer weddings, it's funerals that you're going to." And it's like, oh, yeah. And he's right. He was absolutely right. And it happens like that. Just one day, everything shifts and turns. And, it got me thinking, it's like, that's kind of how life works. You're on this incline, and you're going up and up and up, and all of a sudden you reach this pinnacle, and it's not like you go downhill after that, but you just kind of plateau, and you just kind of ride it for quite a while. So it's like when you're a young kid, and you have all these milestones, all these firsts, all these new adventures to look forward to, like the first day of school, becoming a teenager, getting your driver's license, graduating high school, going off to college, buying your first beer legally, graduating college, getting married, having kids, buying a house, all these great new adventures and these firsts that you get to enjoy. But then all of a sudden you reach a point where all those milestones are behind you, and these firsts are no longer for you. You're watching other people have their firsts. And it's not like it's a bad thing, but you do spend a lot of time, reminiscing and kind of longing for that, that excitement, that adventure of what does life hold next. And that's kind of what the song's about. It's about embracing the life that you've lived and where you are in your life. But it's okay to kind of long for the newness and the adventure that life used to have, which you don't anymore. But anyway, that's that. The song is These Lines. You can, if you're watching this on Instagram or on Facebook, there's links in the bio on how to get to my music. If you're watching on YouTube, there's going to be a link right about here in just a second. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks a lot for listening.